equity investments globally decided to have a headquarter here in USA by the name of Guidance Residential to service the Muslim communities to purchase a home. Now, we have not only been successfully be able to help a lot of Muslims here in USA, we also have been very successful and made an impact in Asia, in many parts of Middle East as well. It's a global company worth about $7 billion. Like I said before, a Muslim-owned family. We are not a bank. And why we are not a bank, and the difference today that I would like you to understand is the difference between the conventional program and the difference between Guidance Residential's Musharaka Mutanaksa program. Now, I will shortly talk about how the program differentiates. And prior to that, I would like you to know that those of you who would like to know if we have any fatwas, they are available on our website. Talking about fatwa, we here in USA have been endorsed by AMJA. AMJA, I will read here. AMJA is the Assembly of Muslim Jurists of America, named Guidance and its declining balance co-ownership program as the most permissible path for Muslims to engage. And they say that our program is sound in general, and any other bank-owned entities that they are out there, they are institutions where they deal with riba, and Muslims are not to deal with them if they are even offering a halal financing option. According to the scholars, a riba-based bank are not able to offer a halal-based halal financing for Muslims here in America. Now, why banks are not able to allow a program such as Guidance Residential? Because they propagate usury. They accept Guidance Residential. These organizations are dealing with riba, and they finance liquor stores, casinos, and any other illicit business. And if those companies are offering Islamic home financing, it is problematic for Muslims to deal with them because it directly connects that Muslim to that riba-based organization. Now, our program is based on Musharaka, as I mentioned before, and the Musharaka program where you purchase a home with a down payment, and Guidance Residential will bring in the rest of the financing amount to purchase the house from the seller. At that time, we have a contract that is approved by world-renowned scholars where we will become a co-owner with you. And the specific contract that we use is called Shirakat al-Milk, where you will start your journey with Guidance Residential by being, let's say, a 10% down payment will help you become a 10% co-owner at first. And then your obligation is very simple. You will start to make payment every single month. Portion of that payment will go towards acquiring of your share, and the other portion of the payment will go as a utilization fee to use the portion that belongs to Guidance. So every month you're making a payment, your share is increasing and Guidance's share is decreasing. And you can do this for a 30-year program, 20-year program, or 15-year program, or you can even pay off earlier. There is no prepayment penalty. What even it makes it better, that it comes with a lot of other benefits that conventional banks are not able to offer, such as natural disaster. In the event of a natural disaster, Guidance will share the loss that's not covered by your insurance, equivalent to our ownership. Guidance will also share the loss with you where if the city decides to use your property for the roads or the benefit of the community, and they offer you an amount, whereas your mortgage is higher amount and they're offering you less, you do not have to worry about that because guidance will share that loss with you as well. You also have a capped late payment. If you are late in making a payment due to your hardship or unemployment, guidance will not charge you 5% late payment fee typically charged by conventional banks. We will send you a reminder fee. We will charge you a reminder fee of $50 or less, which covers our administrative cost, and it never compounds. Now, there are more benefits that are available with this program, such as foreclosure. You have a protection where if the property is sold for less than the mortgage that's owned on the property, you will not have to worry for the loss that guidance will have. We will keep that in the book of business. Why? Because if a Muslim is going through a hardship, asking that Muslim to come up with that difference, that family, it is actually prohibited in Islam. So we will not come after you, unlike the conventional banks. Now, there are sometimes if the property is sold for a profit and the mortgage amount is, let's say, 400,000 and is sold for 600,000, conventional bank will do what is called deed in lieu, and they will take the deed ownership and they will sell it and keep the profit. With guidance residential, we will actually not claim anything more than what is the share at that time that belongs to guidance residential. Now, the Musharaka program also, what it does, it establishes a LLC structure. This is something that regular conventional banks are not able to form because regular banks are just mandated to lend money for more money. That's why when you go to buy a property, they will happily give you a loan and they will pass along all the inherent uh, um, uncertainty that comes with a home ownership because they are just giving you a loan. With guidance residential, we are not lending you. And because of that, and also because we are not a bank, we are able to create a true partnership through a structured LLC. We form an LLC, and through that LLC, it protects the homeowner. At the same time, it protects guidance residential from any liabilities from one another. And that is the benefit you have. And you will come to see that this benefit takes you a long way, takes away the uncertainty, which is also prohibited in Islam. Now, you may ask, what are the benefits? To sum it up, you have a co-ownership structure with guidance residential, which is Sharia compliant. It is riba free. It's a non-recourse contract. Non-recourse contract means that in the event, if there is a loss for a conventional bank, they have the right to come after your savings, college funds, 401k, and any other properties that you may own. But because guidance residential is not lending you a money, we will not be coming after any one of your properties, unlike conventional banks. We will keep that loss in our book of business. So that's why it's a non-recourse contract. Previously, I mentioned that there is a capped late payment fees. We also share risk with you. There is no prepayment penalty. Conventional banks would charge you a prepayment penalty, but with guidance residential, at any time you like to pay off the entire balance, or what I mean by that, if you like to buy out guidance's share at any time, there is no penalty. We have an independent Sharia board, which is guided by Mufti Taqi Usmani, who is known to be the pioneer of Islamic home finance globally. And also we have, that's something very important, we have no affiliation with conventional banks. We have what is called equity partnership, and we are endorsed by AMJA. With that, I am going to end this short talk at ITV Live. I'd like to thank my friends at ITV. Thank you so much for having me. I look forward to seeing you next week, inshallah. And those of you who are watching live on social media, thank you for staying with me and thank you for watching. Have a great weekend. Assalamu alaikum.